Hello and welcome to Ardor's gluten-free kitchen. I am Vince Lotito, the founder of Ardor Gluten-free. So today I'm going to show you how best to stretch out our gluten-free pizza dough balls. So in the retail, they come 2 in a bag at 330 grams, and it also comes with 2 sheets of silicone paper, which I'll show you in a moment its use. So here are the balls. Also in food service, they come in a box of 22 for this size ball here. And we sell the silicone paper in bulk as well for restaurants. If you're direct to public, we do offer service where we'll supply the balls, some rice flour for dusting, and then some silicone paper as well for enough for the whole box. So let's go here. So there's your silicone paper. Here's your ball. So the best option is they come frozen. So to thaw it out overnight in the fridge, or they will last in the fridge for about 5 to 7 days, depending on your refrigeration. So we've got our olive oil, we've got our pizza dough balls, our silicone paper. Then you need some rice flour. So we sell that as well in bulk, in the same size as that, at 6 kilos for restaurants. And for your home use, this is sufficient. So we'll pour a little bit into here. Now, just a quick note for restaurants, to avoid cross-contamination, the best option is to use our rice flour to dust all your pizzas within your establishment. So dusting and stretching out your wheat pizzas. So any loose flour floating in the ether over your utensils, on your plates, on your aprons, is a gluten-free flour, which is our rice flour. And it's the first point to ensure that your product is safe to consume for celiacs. Here's your paper. Let's get some extra virgin olive oil, or you can get just olive oil or a light olive oil. So pour it over the paper. Now you rub it in. Don't be scared to get your hands nice and moist. Go right to the edge of the paper. Massage that oil in your hands. Grab this dough. What you need to do is actually rework the dough. Get rid of any air that's in there. Reconnecting those fibers until it's a nice firm ball. Pop it in the center like a patty. You get your rice flour just on top. Okay, and all we do is we push out. So you're not stretching it, you're not going to tear it. All you're doing is let gravity do its work. You can use your fingertips, the palm of your hands. Do not touch the crust. So we'll just go around. I'll try my best to go very slow so you can see what I'm doing. If by chance you've made a tear in the dough, just push it back in like magic sand. You've got a nice crust. Here's some simple sauce for your pizza. What we recommend for restaurants is to use a separate sauce and ladle for your gluten-free pizzas. The same as you would a separate pizza cutter for your gluten-free pizzas. You know, even if you had like a different color, so let's say your standard color in a restaurant is your black, purchase a red one as an example, and that would be for your gluten-free. Let's put some nice fior di latte. Very fortunate in Melbourne or in Australia to have a large variety of great fior di latte on hand. Let's get some basil leaves, straight from Nonna's garden. I'm lying, I bought this from the supermarket. But if you're lucky to have a nonna's garden, take the fresh basil, extra virgin olive oil, just drizzle on top. Our oven is ready. So with the paper, it helps you pick up the pizza. So in a restaurant, for example, you're cooking your gluten-free pizzas on paper and it avoids contamination as well. Another simple step. Okay. So this is set at 400 degrees, the same as you would in a wood-fired oven in a restaurant. If you don't have an oven such as this at home, there are other alternatives that you can use. In about a minute and a half, we'll turn the pizza around so it gets an even cook, and in 3 minutes it's done. So I'll come back to you in a few minutes. Okay, so what I've done is halfway through, as I turned it around, I took out the silicone paper from underneath, and in a wood-fired oven with an open flame, you can just burn that straight onto the fire. It's a heavy silicone, so it won't create any ashes, or just turf it in the bin. Fucking cut it onto. Whew, look at that. Can you hear that? Crocante. Can you hear that crunch? Okay. Let's wait a moment to cool down and I'll take a bite. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so it's cooling down. You can hear that sound, it's nice and crocante. And you can see underneath, it's nice and golden. So I will, look at that. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Just give me a moment while I savor this. Almost there. Now we'll stop for now. So it's that simple. Enjoy.